So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to speak with you about the power of network marketing, something I've been speaking to for years because it's an industry that I'm absolutely in love with. I have had relative success with network marketing with various companies, but I am not one who can boast of making millions of dollars in the industry. Really, I should have if I'd taken the proper approach and never quit at times when I did. And so I present to you, not myself as an example, but to give you someone who's been there, done that. And there's hardly anyone I can think of more appropriate to point you to than Eric Worre, who has had phenomenal success in the industry and will share a little bit with you of what the industry has done for him. In his book, GoPro, that is written to, as the name suggests, encourage persons to take a professional approach to the industry. Not that you're going to be introduced to a network marketing company, as you will see, but a project that uses unapologetically, deliberately uses the network marketing model for the sheer power that it brings. And so this is what Eric Worre has to say about what the industry has done for him, among other things.
It's been said that your life can be measured by the number and intensity of your experiences. If that's true, I've already lived a very long life. I've been to every state in the United States with the exception of Alaska, and I'll remedy that soon. I've also been to about 40 countries around the world. I've gone diving at the Great Barrier Reef in Australia, toured the Hagia Sophia in Istanbul, visited the Twin Towers in Malaysia, boated around James Bond Island off the coast of Thailand, visited the tent cities in Nigeria, ridden the huge Ferris wheel in the port of Singapore, had a private tour of the White House, watched the sunrise on New Year's Day at the Grand Canyon, enjoyed a 30-course meal at the world-famous El Bulli in Spain, cruised through the canals of Amsterdam, ridden a hot air balloon over the Rocky Mountains, rented an entire cruise ship for 2,000 of my friends to sail to the Bahamas, had dinner under the stars at the top of the Hotel de Paris in Monaco, visited my heritage in Norway, sailed the Black Sea off the coast of the Ukraine, witnessed the amazing Sistine Chapel in Rome, golfed at St. Andrews in Scotland, watched a World Cup match in Ireland, and prayed at the Wailing Wall in Jerusalem. All of this and so much more was made possible because I embraced the great profession of network marketing. The same can happen for you.
If you believe that it can happen for you, as Eric Worre says, type a 1 in the chat. If you believe that you can't, if you believe that this is impossible and it's for some other guy, you can't do it, then type a 2. But if you do, I'm going to tell you that you are not speaking the truth, because yes, you can. And I'm hoping that at the end of today's presentation, you're going to be seeing for yourself how it is practical for you to make over $4,000 with the PHP Fund. We're looking here on a screenshot from the website businessforhome.org, looking at the top earners in the industry as recorded at businessforhome.org. I said that because I have reason to believe that the figures are understated, but even so, for Jenna Swaggle to be making $1 million per month with network marketing should surely be telling you the potential that this thing offers to ordinary people, because it's an industry, it's a business that you can get into without hundreds of thousands of dollars that would be needed to start a traditional business. But as I said, it is not a network marketing company you're going to be introduced to, but something that is comparatively easier. For one thing, you can get started with the PHP Fund for as little as $70 US plus fees. And there is no losing your account on account of monthly fees. We previously used to tell person that there are no monthly fees, but now we have what I've always told person as a caveat, that monthly fees is something that we should love, because monthly fees ensures that you have a monthly income. And that is indeed the exciting thing that I want to share with you this evening, because not only am I going to be showing you how you can make $4,000 or more with the PHP Fund, but how you can be collecting that month after month after month with no products to sell and or you can get funded even if you are struggling to refer persons based on the structure of the PHP fund. But of course, if you are able to refer persons and you can, we'll be showing you how you can, then you will receive even more. And so this is something that anyone can do. It doesn't take any special skills. This thing is designed to empower people to achieve, and we are going to be sharing that with you. We are about to look on the presentation for the PHP Fund, and it's about 11 minutes long, but I find that this is the best way for me to do it, because if I try to explain myself, I find myself going on 15, 20 minutes because there's so much. But this compacts it in 11 minutes and gives you details that are so clear that typically persons say the information is quite clear. So let us now look on that presentation. Without further ado, I encourage you to take pen and paper to make notes, or if you don't have pen and paper, that you will take mental notes of anything you see that is not quite clear, that you can ask questions about as we proceed. So again, without further ado, I give you the official presentation, and let's talk about it on the other end.
Some of us have spent months searching for a reliable income opportunity online. Some of us spent years or even decades. All we have found are companies that promise the world but deliver peanuts, not to mention the ones that were outright scams. Some of us have totally given up. Others have not given up, but we are now scared to recommend another company to our friends, family, and contacts, because it is our integrity that will be on the line if another company fails to deliver. We have options. We can give up, or we can come together and support one another in a crowdfunding community where it is impossible to get cheated, and where we see the extra money we long desired coming our way at last. The time has come. The opportunity is here. Welcome to the PHP Fund, a revolutionary smart contract on the blockchain. PHP stands for People Helping People. We are a community of like-minded people who are making voluntary contributions to assist each other with financial challenges and goals. The PHP Fund is a smart contract, not a company. The fund uses the multi-level marketing model along with the cycling matrix, allowing members to receive funding, even if they fail to refer anyone. The success of the fund is heavily determined by members who refer others, and for that reason, those members receive more. Their activities enable others to receive funding, whether or not they refer others. There are two ways to get funded. 1, through direct and indirect referral grants. 2, from cycling grants. There are 2 plans. Plan A, for a contribution of $70, from which you can upgrade to Plan B for a contribution of $260. For Plan A, $55 are allocated for referral grants, $10 for cycling grants, and there is an admin fee of $5 that goes toward expenses, such as server costs for hosting, web management fees, repaying loan used to build out the ecosystem, etc. With Plan B, $140 go towards referral grants, with $120 allocated for cycling grants. There is no admin fee to upgrade to Plan B. Let us first talk about referral grants. First of all, we want you to receive from the fund as much as you contributed, as quickly as possible, and keep you getting funded over and over again. So on Plan A, you receive a referral grant of $35 for each person you refer. With only 2 referrals, your $70 contribution will be matched. How cool is that? Refer 4 persons and you will double your contribution. The more referral grants you receive, the easier it becomes to encourage others to join you. The idea is to get everyone receiving good money for the important activity of helping others know about and join the PHP Fund. Let us have as many as possible enjoy the benefits on offer. You will also receive a royalty grant of $4 when the persons you referred go ahead and refer others, and when their referrals do the same. This goes 5 levels deep. For Plan B, you will receive $40 for each person you refer, plus $20 for each indirect referral, 5 levels deep. You would make a mistake if you underestimate the power of these $4 and $20 royalty grants. Our top achievers receive more in royalty grants than they receive for direct referral grants and for cycling. They can really add up fast when your downline is growing. This is truly powerful stuff. This goes 5 levels deep and is available to you for your first 30 days in the PHP Fund. Would you like a monthly income you can rely on and look forward to? Of course you do. Who wouldn't? Everybody does. After 30 days, the partner program kicks in, where you must pay $25 per month to keep getting these $4 royalty payments, not just once, but on a monthly basis. This means you receive $4 for every person in your downline, 6 levels deep. Here are some hypothetical examples of how much you can receive on a monthly basis with the partner program. If you refer only 2 persons who refer only 2 persons on average, 5 levels deep, your monthly draw would be $504. If you refer 3 who refer 2 on average, 5 levels deep, your monthly draw would be $756. It gets more powerful the more persons you refer. If you refer 3 who refer 3 persons on average to 5 levels, your monthly draw would jump to $4,368. Are you beginning to see the power of network marketing? If you refer 4 who refer 4 on average 5 levels deep, you would be collecting $21,840 per month. But it is even more powerful than that. We cannot even say per month because in all likelihood, each month will be bigger than the month before as additional persons are being added to your downline. In a year or 2 or 4, depending on how fast your team is moving, if you are averaging 5 referrals per person, your monthly take home, for want of a better word, would be $78,120. The monthly partner program for Plan B will be added later on, where you will receive $20 per month for persons in your downline. Currently, those who participate in the partner program will receive a one-time $20 royalty grant for persons in their downline who upgrade from Plan A to Plan B. Your potential with the PHP Fund is significantly greater than with other programs online that are trying to reinvent the wheel, some of them with unmathematical promises that result only in disappointment. What is great about the monthly partner subscription is that you don't have to pay it out of pocket. It is taken from your PHP Fund balance. All you have to do is refer 1 person per month or have 7 persons in your downline, and you will have funds available to cover the monthly subscription. This thing is designed to make you financially strong. But we're not done. The PHP Fund offers even more. Obviously, only those who refer others can benefit from referral grants and the very powerful monthly partner program. But we want every member to be supported financially. So we effectively and actively help those who struggle to refer others by way of the matrix cycles. And here's how that works. The members who are busy referring others are placing the new members in our global 2x infinity matrix that is being filled from top to bottom, left to right, on a first-come, first-served basis. So it doesn't matter who referred them or from where in the world they joined. They are placed in the matrix, in the order that they joined. After a while, every member, without exception, even persons who did not refer anyone at all, will have 2 persons below them on level 1. And then, after a while, they will have 4 persons below on level 2. The 4 persons, or 4 accounts, on level 2, creates the funding line that triggers a cycle for the person 2 levels above. Eventually, you will be that person 2 levels above, and you will cycle when your funding line is filled with 4 accounts, and you will receive a cycle grant. To repeat, it does not matter who referred these persons. They are placed in the matrix in the order in which they joined or contributed to the PHP Fund. Each plan has 5 cycle boards, and each board cycles 2 times. And this is how the cycling works, beginning with board 1 on Plan A. Your 4 funding line positions give $10 each. When the funding line is full, the first $10 is sent to your wallet. The second and third combine, and $20 is used to upgrade you to the second board. The fourth $10 grant is used to re-enter you on board 1 for the second cycle. On the second cycle, you receive the full amount of the funding line, in this case, $40. The same rule applies to the next 3 boards, with board 2 giving you $20 on first cycle and $80 on the second. Board 3 gives you $40 on the first cycle and $160 the second time around, for a total of $200, nearly 3 times your $70 contribution, with 2 more even greater boards to go. And this happens for you, even if you never referred anyone. We're not done funding you as yet. On board 4, you get $80 on the first and $320 on the second cycle. Now you're talking. On board 5, you've now reached the top, so there are no more upgrades, and each spot of the funding line offers $160. You receive the first 3, totaling $480 on the first cycle. Of course, on the second cycle, there is no re-entry, so you receive the 4 positions of $160 each, for a final receipt of $640. The total amount you receive on the boards for Plan A will be $1,870. That's $1,800 more than you contributed in the first place, even if you never referred anyone. But if you've got big dreams, the drive to turn them into reality, and the vision to look to the medium term, Plan B is your launch pad to an exhilarating future of great possibilities. With $120 on your first cycle, and a nice $480 for your second cycle on board 1. The next 3 boards keep doubling until you get to board 5, where you receive $5,760 on the first cycle and a final receipt of $7,680 on this account. The total amount you will receive in Plan B is $22,410. Once all 5 boards have cycled twice, there is no more than can be received on that account, but the account can continue to receive referral grants, and that is amazing stuff. That's the power of creating a system that was built to bring people together. That's the power of generosity. That's the power of kindness one to another. The power of giving and receiving. United we stand. Divided we fall. That's the power of network marketing. We're only scratching the surface. We speak about dollars for convenience, but the fund cannot use fiat currency with smart contracts. We use the stablecoin BUSD, which is pegged to the US dollar. To participate, you will need MetaMask or Trust Wallet, whether the mobile app or browser extension. These can be downloaded for free from metamask.io and trustwallet.com, respectively. The PHP Fund is better than any other cycling offers you can find. With the typical cycler, you refer others and wait for a cycle before you can receive any funds. But with the PHP Fund, you can get funded the same day you get started by referring others. Also, with other cyclers, 1 in every 4 persons joining gets funded. With the PHP Fund, for everyone that joins, up to 6 persons get funded. Others seem to exist to make the owners, and not the members, financially free. Here at the PHP Fund, we are serious and committed to supporting our members financially. You are who we are about. We want to get you funded. Isn't that great? Do join our community and experience the benefits of people helping people. We'd love to have you on board. Welcome in advance to the PHP Fund. Register as a member today and join this very supportive community. We grow together.
We grow together. Not just a slogan. As a matter of fact, the very principle that you can have everything in life you want if you will just help other people to get what they want is the foundation on which I'm going to show you a plan to get to 4,000 US dollars as quickly as possible. It's totally up to you. You would have seen from the presentation that regarding the monthly partner program, that if you refer 2 persons, who refer 2 persons, who refer 2 persons to down to 6 levels, I need to clarify a bit the 6 levels because the video did say 5 levels deep. What that means is that if you refer 2 persons, that would be your first level. And then the people you refer others 5 levels deep. That's 6 levels in all. So I thought I'd clear that bit of a confusion. So if you have that activity going on for 6 levels, you would have been making $500 per month. You could set that as a target, work toward that and achieve it, because I can tell you that the average in network marketing is that 1 person refers 2. So if we were to be average, then persons would be comfortably making $500 per month on average with the PHP Fund. However, you can go a little bit above average, and the beauty about momentum in network marketing is that the more momentum you build, the greater you are, the greater the potential for you to increase the average of your team. So if you were to go for 4,000, it therefore means that your team must be averaging 3 persons in a given period. Now, what is a given period? How much time would you like to see yourself making $4,000 per month? Because it is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is not going to happen overnight. So you're not going to start today and next week you're making 4,000 US dollars. It is something that, as you can understand, you will build up to. But you now are able to have some control over exactly when you will do this. Is it possible for you to do it in a month? Will it take you 2 months? Will it take you 3 months? Well, this is the formula that will determine how long it takes you. If everyone takes an average of 1 month to refer 2 persons, then it will take you 6 months to be making $500 per month. Pure and simple. It's just the mathematics. Because if you look on the chart, you will see how much is being made on each level. I can actually show you a. Let's stop that. Let's stop the presentation, go to the Excel sheet and demonstrate to you exactly what I'm talking about so that you can see, because the idea here is not just to tell you that you can make money with the PHP fund, but to show you how you can do it so you understand the roadmap to getting there and how practical it actually is. So we will stop this and go to the Excel file. All right, so we're looking on what happens if you were to refer 3 persons and each of them refer 3. And let's change it to 2 and each person referring 2. As you can see, if you take a month to refer 2 persons, then you will have 2 persons on your team in a month. And then the second month it will be 4, the third month it will be 8, etc. The fourth month 16, the fifth month 32, and the sixth month it will be 64 persons for a total of 126. So all it means really is that each person is doing the same thing on average. It's not a perfect word, so some will take a little time. So you work with averages. But what if you were to do this in 1 week? It therefore means it will take you 6 weeks to do it. If you were to do it in 5 days, 5 times 6 is 30. So if you make a goal that I want to be able to reach this $500 per month in my first month, then you have to be making an effort to ensure that you get 2 persons within 5 days and help your team to do the exact same thing. Now, the same thing applies. It's a very same principle if you were to change that from 3 and everyone referring 3. Same principle. If you do it in 5 days and everyone does it in 5 days, then it will take you a month to do it. Do you believe that's possible? To be able to do this in a month is an ambitious target. And I'm telling you that I have decided to become the guinea pig by setting myself that target of doing it in just 1 month. Now, I'll tell you this much about goal setting. You set a goal, you make sure it is realistic. What if you do not make it? If you do not make it, chances are you will have achieved a section of it. So they say you reach for the stars, they say, reach for whatever, reach for the sky, and you will end up at the stars. Well, I'm not just doing a reach for the stars. I am confident that it can be done in a month. And I want to be able to do it in a month for 2 reasons. 1, to inspire you, but 2, is to help other people to get there, because there is no getting there on your own. You're going to get there by helping other people to do it. But this is the plan that I wish to share with you, where the matter of helping as many people achieve what they want will help you to achieve what you want. And so the rule is, I will never refer another person to myself. Why is that so? I have already referred 3 persons, so that my level 1 and my level 2 are already filled. So what I now need to do, if I were to speak to you and you decide that you're going to join, I will not sign you up with myself. I will sign you up with the next person on level 3 who does not yet have 3 persons, and encourage persons to do the same thing, so that you are ensuring that as many persons on your team have 3 persons, because remember, that is the goal. You want each person to refer 3 persons so that you can get to $4,000 per month. So if it is one thing if you go out there and you refer 6, but you have people on your team who have not yet referred 1. So help each other is the plan. It is not something that you have to do. You make your own rules. You operate your business the way you plan, but understand that principle. You can achieve anything you want in life if you help as many others achieve what they want. It means making a sacrifice. If I refer someone to the PHP Fund, I'm going to be getting $35. But if I give that person away to someone else, all I'm going to be getting is $4. And so you may think, why give up $35 and collect only $4 when you could have collected 35? By helping someone else who has not yet done it to achieve $35, you are motivating someone, you're encouraging someone, and you are creating income testimonials. So that is the reason for it. So what I will be doing is I'm now currently working diligently to ensure that the 9 persons on level 2 for me each get 3 persons within the next 5 days, and to keep that going until we get to the target. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can see the maths that is what happens. After you get to 4,368, and the beauty about this is that this now starts coming to you every single month, then it won't be long before you are now able, once the target is reached, you are now able to refer 4 or 5 or 6, or not to mention 10 persons, because when you're making 600, I'm sorry, that should have been 10. When you're making $6,000, I mean $4,000 per month, or over 600,000 Jamaican dollars, you can understand how people will believe you. So it becomes easier the more you make. And so as you are making money like that, you find that it's easy for your team to, your team's average to increase. And if your team's average should increase by just 1, you see the potential that you can be doing every single month. And that is how people are making money. If you go to businessforhome.org, you will see people making that kind of money. Many, many persons already making that kind of income with the network marketing model. And so with that, I'm not going to get back to the slide, but I will not be elaborating on everything as usual, because I want to be able to speak with you, if possible, near the end for about 5 minutes. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns, because some persons say that the information is a little bit confusing, because up to last week, we did not have the partner program. Persons were not required to pay monthly. So you may want to know exactly how that works and get something clarified. So allow me then to stop sharing and get back to the presentation. All right, so we can speak about the benefits, and obviously the benefit is there. You have an opportunity where you're able to make a one-time contribution. And this now is important, because I need to clarify that the partner program is optional. Persons are allowed to have multiple accounts. So you may determine that I'm going to open an account for my daughter, but you may not be able to do the referral for her. So that account is in the PHP Fund for cycling, which happens to persons whether or not they are referring persons. But for the account that you're using to refer persons, you have to pay the $25 per month to keep getting the $4 overrides, which is really the power of the partner program. Because what will happen is that you're making $4 per person for each person on your team. What if you're not on the partner program, but someone on your team upgrades to plan B? Will you receive that $20 override? The answer is yes. So that the only thing that you do not get at this time, if you have not paid the $25, is the $4 royalty. That's all. All right. I bear in mind that the $20 you're getting would be a one-time thing. It would not be monthly. But the $4 comes to you every single month. And so when you look on the cycling and look at Plan B, for example, where you're collecting over $22,000 by the time you cycle 10 times, you are looking on petty cash. As much as it sounds, you're looking on petty cash compared to what you can make from referrals. But it is there, however, because, as I said, some person may have multiple accounts, or some person may have difficulty referring as many persons that they want, so they can lean on the cycling. Because what we want is to ensure that everybody, irrespective of skill level, is able to get funded with the PHP Fund. And we just showed you the chart, so you know it's not, we show you the maths of it, what is possible. And here is
someone featured at the business. It's a couple, Sabine and Wolfgang Lindemann, who are both collecting $78,500 per month. And they're ranked at 385. So there are 385 persons featured at businessforhome.org who are already doing more than that. So you know, ladies and gentlemen, that we are not giving you fairy tales, but reality. So we encourage you to get started. We just want to clarify for those who are new, if you're not familiar with cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, what is meant by the PHP Fund is a smart contract and not a company. As the name suggests, as is said there, it is not a company. There's no staff. There's no marketing department, no sales department, no customer service department, no accounting department. Everything is operating on the blockchain with a smart contract. A smart contract being a digital contract that is programmed to a bit of software that is programmed to take care of the transactions on the blockchain, so that when you put your funds into the PHP Fund, it's not going into human hands who will then make allocations to who is to go to. Everything is operated by artificial intelligence and is operating in what is referred to as decentralized finance, not using the regular central financial system that the world uses today. It comes with two advantages. It cuts out corruption. The smart contract will operate as it is supposed to operate. There'll be no favoritism where someone can place someone before you for cycling or stuff like that. It is all automated. The second thing is that it allows for efficiency. It's amazing what artificial intelligence can do. If all of this were to be done manually, staff would be needed. You would have to enter information into a database for persons who are coming on, etc. But everything is automated. And the other good thing about it is that your withdrawals are automatic. You just log in, make your withdrawal, and the funds are sent directly to your wallet. Speaking of wallet, you need MetaMask or Trust Wallet, and we encourage you to go to the websites and not straight to the Play Store. You will use the mobile app if you're using a mobile device. But if you love to use a computer like me, then you would just download an extension for your browser. So you may use either, but go to metamask.io and trustwallet.com. And these are the steps for you to get started. You purchase 75 to 335 BNB. If you wish to go on plan B, because you cannot start at plan B, you have to start at plan A and upgrade if you want plan B. And that would be $330. And we recommend an extra $5 to take care of your transaction fees. Then you will send the BNB over to MetaMask. So do not send BUSD, send the BNB. Then in MetaMask or Trust Wallet, you swap it for BUSD so that you can make the transaction. If you are brand new and all of this seems a little overwhelming for you, you can ask someone who's already in the PHP Fund to take care of. You can give them the funds. They will take care of steps 1, 2, and 3 for you. So they will send the BNB and the BUSD to your wallet. You only need to go into MetaMask, enter the website address. Instructions are given. There are two videos that teach you how to register with MetaMask, how to register with Trust Wallet. And then you just click on register, enter the form, approve the connection to the smart contract, approve the transaction, and you're done. And for the last thing now is, how do you get your crypto? How do you get your crypto into cash that you can spend? If you are in the United States, Canada, UK, other countries, there are facilities for you to withdraw directly to your bank account. In Jamaica, that is possible also with Binance, but with cex.io, if you have a Visa debit card, if you're with NCB or JMMB and you have their Visa debit card, you can use cex.io to have the funds sent directly to your debit card. Please bear in mind, though, that CEX will not be asking for your JMMB or your NCB account information. They're not dealing with NCB. They're not dealing with JMMB. They're dealing with the Visa platform. So it would be the information for your debit card that you will need. If you're not an NCB customer or a JMMB, you can always open an account with them. If you don't want to do that, you can ask someone who's already in the PHP fund to assist you to receive the funds and then get it to you. Or you may purchase a debit card online that you can use to do your withdrawals. We just encourage you to, before you purchase that debit card, take some time to research the company, see if they have good reviews, to ensure that you're not buying a product that is not reputable, as it were, because you know how it is in the internet space today. You have to be very careful with who you're doing business with. So this is a screenshot of our withdrawal that I was able to make to my NCB account. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I now pause to see if there's anything that needs clarification for you. Do you see how you can do this? Do you see how the partner structure is being married with network marketing, and how you can make 500 to 4,000 or more US dollars per month? And if yes, then get back to the person who invited you. Let them know your decision. Or if you have a question or two, you may type it in the chat or unmute and ask, and let's see how much we can clarify for you before we wrap up. Oh, wait a minute, there's a question. I'm sorry. So is there a monthly fee of $25 with PHP? Yes, there's an optional monthly fee. After 30 days, you may decide whether or not you wish to participate in the partner program. So, but we encourage everybody to do it if you're a referring person, because why get paid just once from the people you refer when you can get paid from them every single month? Also, after 30 days with PHP, there will be no cycling board. No. Everything remains the same. You get everything. Remember, it was said at the beginning that there is no losing your account or losing someone in your downline because of monthly fees. The only thing that you do not get if you do not pay the $25 per month is the $4 override. That's all. So what happens is that the PHP fund is as is, except that now, after 30 days, you pay $25 per month to keep getting the $4 overrides. If that is clear, Darwina, you could type a 1 in the chat, or 2 if it's not clear. Let me ensure that I give further clarification. That's exactly so. Stands as it is, except that no, there is the added feature of getting paid monthly. Can I refer more than one person per month? And how does this work? Absolutely. You may refer as many persons as you want, and let me share with you why it is so important to go for 3. And I would say 3. Well, it depends on how long you wish to take to get there. Every time you refer someone, you get $35. So the first thing you want to do is get back the $70 that you contributed. So you refer 3 persons and you're now up to $105. You've done a number of things. 1, you've made back the 70 you put in, you contributed. And 2, you now have money that's available, so that next month the system will take the $25 from you, so you don't have to pay it out of pocket. And the beauty about it is that if everyone is doing that, then you can see what's going to happen for you. So you're going to make your money back, then you're going to have 3 persons. If they can do the same thing, you now have 9 plus 3, you now have 12 persons below you, etc. So absolutely, we encourage you to refer as many as you can. Thank you so much for that, Sandra. Is there another? No. The question is, okay, so you're saying since I'm already part of the PHP fund, that I have to pay another $75 to join the partnership fund? No, not $75, $25 per month. Not 75, 25 per month. But the beauty about it is that once you're able to refer someone before the time comes for you to be billed, then you refer someone and you have $35, so you don't have to pay out of pocket. You refer 2 persons, 3 persons, as I indicated to Sandra moments ago. You would have had money in your account because the system can take the fund directly from your account. So that's the other beauty about it. If you are referring 1 person per month, then you will never have to pay out of pocket unless you withdraw everything that's already there. But once you have funds on your account, then the system will take it from it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thanks for joining us this evening for the call. We do this every evening at 8 p.m. Jamaica time. There's some discrepancy about EST because some websites are saying EST is just as we are, because we in Jamaica observe Eastern Standard Time, but there are other persons who say it is Central Time. So to avoid the confusion, we just say 8 p.m. Jamaica time, and those who can will see exactly what time we're talking. So it's the same link. Tomorrow evening will be the last one. We take a break on Friday and resume on Saturday. So I'm looking forward to giving you the wonderful news that I am now up to $4,000 per month, and that there will be quite a few persons, there will be other persons who will be making a significant monthly income on account of that. And then we can take it to the next level. Thanks again. Have yourselves a wonderful evening.
Thanks. Good evening, Mr. Winston.
Good night.
Evening. Now they're talking. Thank you, guys. Tomorrow, all being well.